Hey guys, welcome back to the Tamara Show. Today I have an interview with a girl by the name of Brianna Jay. She wears many hats. She is a videographer, photographer, and film director. I am truly inspired by all the work that she's done. You can see it in her work that her effort, her blood, her sweat, her tears is put into it because it's so well done. But if you're an inspiring videographer, director, the whole works, this is the perfect interview for you. She talks all about her journey. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the Tamara Show. We're here with Brianna Jay. She's a videographer, film director, and photographer. Let's get into it. When did you start videography? Go ahead.
I started videography about 4 years ago as a film class in New York Film Academy. But as a business doing music videos and working with models, I started in August.
August of last year?
August of last year. Yes.
What was your first experience in videography?
My first experience was working with an artist that I got referred from a friend. I got referred from him. That was actually my first music video. But as far as doing film, I was in New York Film Academy and we had to do a project and it came out so bad. But that was my first time. That was my first time doing a video. So yeah.
Oh wow.
It was really good.
But you probably learned from that experience.
I definitely learned from it. We had to create a video within 4
How long normally does it take you to film a 3-4 minute video?
Like a music video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for music videos, it really determines how many locations I'll have. So if it's a studio, so it's one location, it will maybe take 4 to 5 hours. But if it's multiple locations, you have to consider transportation. So maybe around 5, 6, 7 hours. And then editing, it really depends on if I'm doing effects or if I'm doing certain edits on there. So sometimes it'll take 10 hours, sometimes it'll take a few days. Just to edit. Because music videos, you have to be very precise. But if I'm doing a video with a model, then it's to my liking. So I can really take however long I want it because I'm putting it out there.
Do you have any deadlines that you need to meet? The artists who work with, they need it by a certain
Yes. So usually I tell them within 2 weeks. That'll be the earliest. The latest will probably be 3 weeks.
Not bad.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
You're fast. So when did you know, okay, this is something I want to do as a career?
I think when I did I don't know. I feel I've always been into the arts. So when I went to dancing, to singing, to acting, and finally finding film, because I found joy in doing it, I felt then that's when I knew I'll be able to do it as a career. Yeah.
What are some goals you have set for yourself in your career?
In my career, I definitely want to venture out in my business. I don't want to just stick to music videos. I also want to do photography. I want to get more into photography because I started a few weeks ago, but not to the extent that I would like it to go to. And I definitely want to get into fashion and different other things as far as my career, because as a creative, you can't stick to one thing. Creative, to venture out and just be creative everywhere. So.
Which is easier, directing or recording?
Definitely directing because I just like it more. But at the end of the day, it's kind of 50-50 for me because I'm very selective and I'm very precise. So I like things my way.
Mm-hmm.
And working with DPs and people that edit, I'm a perfectionist also. So I just want everything to be perfect. So sometimes I end up just doing it myself because I know that I can bring my vision to life. But when I know I have a bigger project, I'll call up one of my friends that DPs, and I'm like, hey, can you shoot this for me? Because as far as directing is concerned, there's probably like a lot of scenes and a lot of people that I have to work with. And it really depends on the project too, like if it's the artist and whoever they bring, or if it's like the people having a makeup or anything over here and stuff. So it really depends on the project, like if it's big or small.
So you recruit like the makeup artists and the models and everybody?
If the artist needs a lot of females, then I will. Like I have friends that like does makeup and does hair. So if the artist needs that, then yeah. But when it comes to the models, I have people that I have worked with already. So I have like set models that I'll say like, hey, I have a music video coming out. Do you want to do it? And then of course they'd be like, yeah, I want to do it, whatever. So that's how I connect with them. But if I needed like multiple models, then there's a website that I go to recruit people.
Is that a long process? Or?
It's not a long process at all because the website like makes it. It's called Backstage. Like the website makes it easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, easy
I've heard
for you.
Backstage.
Yeah, it makes it really easy for you to recruit people. So it's not a long process at all. You just have to make sure you have everything set, like location, the setting, the storyline and stuff, so like they can know like and be ready for it. But as far as getting them, it's not really hard at all.
Are there other people that you call for help whenever you need to record a video or edit?
Yes. So as far as DPing, I definitely usually call my friend Tanae. She's a photographer. I like working with people that I know already because they've worked with me before and they know my process. They know how precise I am. So I usually work with people that I know already. But I also have another friend that I used to work with. I call on him for DPing too. But when it comes to like editing and directing, I usually do it myself. Yeah. I hate that.
Are your family and friends supportive of your dream?
Yes, my mom is definitely supportive when it comes to my career. Because if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be doing like what I do now. So she supports me financially when it comes to my business. My friends also are supportive, like with sharing my videos, posting me, referring me to other artists. So yeah, they're really supportive. Would I like more support? Of course. But as far as like my family, my mom is really supportive for that.
Any other family that is supportive?
Actually, she's probably looking at this video like, why you getting But my cousin, she's very supportive too. Anytime that I have an idea or anytime that I need someone to share something, she's like right there. Yeah, so my cousin is also very supportive.
Have you had any experiences where you probably shared a vision with somebody, or, and not even family, just it could be a friend or somebody you just met randomly? You shared your vision with them and they probably couldn't see it, or you even suspected a little hate. Have you ever had those experiences?
Hate?
It's not like, okay, no, I don't like it. Not like
Yeah,
that, but like
yeah.
you're throwing a little bit of shade.
Yeah, a little shade.
And you're like,
See, okay, so I'm the type of person to dream big. So I know that my vision may not be ideal for certain people. So when it comes to my business and what I want to do, I kind of really keep it to myself. I have a best friend. I always tell him everything. So that's one person that I would like say, hey, I think about doing this and stuff. Because okay, so this shirt is not done at all. Like it's not done at all. I just wore it because I was like, hey, it says golden. So he's like the first person that I told to about wanting to create like merchandise and stuff. But yeah, I can always go to him. My mom, I'll tell her once I get my vision together, because she's the type to be like, okay, so what's your plan? Like, she's not gonna be like, oh, yeah, nice. She's gonna say, all right, so what are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna make it happen? So I usually go to her after I have everything together. But yeah. And then my cousin also, I tell her everything.
You got a lot of support on your side. That's good.
Yeah.
It's like gives you the extra push sometimes. What is the process of you finding artists or finding locations, stuff like that?
So when I first started, my friend, he referred me to one of his friends because he's an artist. So that's how I started doing music videos. From there, getting other artists to work with came from word of mouth. So that's how I started doing more videos. After that, I started to network. So I went to shows, I went to different events, and I handed out my business cards. I talked to a few people, and that's how I started developing my clientele from there. By just networking and just getting myself out there.
People reach out to you through Instagram?
Yes, a few people have reached out to me through Instagram because that's where my work is on. I also have a website too. So, of course, like social media is a big thing when it comes to like business and everything and stuff. So, yeah, definitely.
But one-on-one interaction, you say it's better, right?
Yeah, I personally say it's better because they get to see who I am. And not to say like it should be a surprise, but like when they see my work on my Instagram and then they find out that I'm a female, it's like,
really?
I had one, well, not find out if I'm a female because I'm like on my page you can see that I'm a female, but like when I talk to them about like the ideas that I have, they're like, yo, that's crazy, like you're really good at this. But like I feel like they say that in a sense of, oh, she's a whole female. Like I don't know, because it was one time with
like these things.
My one of my friends, somebody that I work with, you actually know her, Gabby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said that she was at a photo shoot and she was showing my work and stuff, and then she told her that I was a female, and it was like, a female? Yeah. I'm like, what? Like that kind of like, what you mean? Like a female can't be a director? Like
I guess it's surprising, especially just starting out.
Yeah,
if you're not with a company or something, must be shocking.
But we need more Black directors and Black female directors because we poppin'. So it's like,
hell yeah, for real. What has been your best experience so far?
My best experience. Okay, so I always build with the artists that I work with. I always end up having connections with them. So I would say like every video that I've done was a good experience because I always end up connecting with them. Like it's always good vibes. It's always like a mutual connection. So I would say like every video I've done was good.
Yeah, that's good. And what would you say is the worst? Or has been the best?
The best would be the last video I've done because even though the process took a long time because we had to we started with finding a location in the studio. And I found a great location, but the scheduling, like between my schedule and his schedule, was clashing. So I had to find another location, and then that went bad. So I had to find another location, and it was just a lot because our schedules, and then certain locations have their rules and regulations. So we ended up just filming outside in Harlem. We ended up filming in Harlem. And it actually turned out great. So, the crazy thing is that I had to change the storyline like 4 times.
Really?
Yes. Like I had to recreate. Yes. Like I created. Okay, so we had a great storyline, and then I had to recreate one like the next day, and then that same day I had to create one like later on in that day because like the time was running out. So it was just a lot, but it came out great.
And you're a perfectionist, so
yeah, that's why I was getting so mad. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, I feel you. I get upset too. It's not working out. What challenges have you faced so far?
So definitely locations. Definitely locations because you're really relying on the person who owns it, and like they could do anything because it's their location. So And then, of course, like trying to find a good schedule that works with not only me and the artist, but the people that are also in the video, like models and their friends that they bring in the video. So location and like time management is definitely like a big
What if
thing.
like somebody shows up late? Is that frustrating for you?
That's why you have to plan like that extra 30 hour for the location, because of course people's gonna come late or people won't even show up. So for people like, yeah, I've had actually for my own video that I've done, which I didn't even put out, but like when when I do creative videos as the one that I was going to do, I always make sure I cast extra people. Because because a lot of people may show up late or they might not even show up. And as far as doing music videos, I always tell them to do like an extra hour, like book an extra hour for the location, or like have extra people with you, because you just never know what could happen.
That's pretty good. Who are 3 people you love to work with?
3 people. I'm really open. I don't really have, like, as far as artists, I don't really have like an artist that I would, like, if I see them, like, oh yeah, you know, I'll work with them. But like anybody that is just very open-minded when it comes to being creative, I want to work with, because when I create my IG videos, I'm able to be as creative as I want because it's my video. But when I work with artists, some artists want certain things, so I just have to make sure that I'm making them happy when it comes to creating. So I love working with artists that is very open-minded with my ideas and my edits. So whoever's open-minded, you know, book me.
I will definitely drop the link too. No problem. Who are some people you look up to?
So I definitely get inspiration from Cole Bennett, because his marketing is like A1, like A1. Him as a creative, I also look up to, because I don't know if you know who he is, but he created Lyrical Lemonade, and he started.
What's a video?
It's a company that does music videos. They do other stuff too, but he started off as a music director, and he's branched out to creating his own lemonade. Like, but like I said, like as far as marketing, like he's very good at marketing. Like if you really, what I do is like when I look up to someone, I always look back to what they used to do and like their old process or their old videos that they've done, because that gives you inspiration. It's like you've seen like where they were before and like now who they are now. So it's like, okay, I can get there. Like I can do it. So I like looking at old stuff, but definitely like with marketing, like his strategy is on point.
Do you ever feel discouraged?
Okay, so I do get discouraged, of course. I think like anybody that has their own business would, because it's like really hard to build your own first year foundation to even build a business. But like I have my mom to support me and stuff. But yes, I definitely do get discouraged a lot.
What do you do to stay motivated?
Read the Bible. Yes,
I'm
I'm a
one.
child of God. But yes, I definitely read the Bible, because there's a lot of I don't know if a lot of people look at the Bible as a book, like a real reading book, but like there's a lot of lessons and stuff in the Bible, so I definitely do that. I also look at, of course, artists that I are inspired by, and I look at their process and their business and like where they were and where they're going and stuff. And then I also follow a lot of people business-wise on Instagram, and I see their process and where they were and where they are now. So yes, I definitely try to just make sure that I'm following people that I'm inspired by, because I know like being discouraged is common for a lot of people that are building businesses. So I always want to stay motivated.
Do you have any other talents?
I don't think I do.
Nothing you did when you was in high school, maybe elementary.
Okay, so I was in dance for years.
What kind of dance?
I used to do hip hop, jazz, and ballet.
Wow.
I also went in middle school. I was in art school, and I went there for acting. So I was in middle school for acting.
And you can act? Wow. Multi-talented.
But, and you know, I feel like, yes, you could have a talent for those things, but if you're not in it and learning the different skill sets, then you won't be like master the
You won't grow in it.
yeah, you won't really grow in it. So as of now, I don't really think I do, but
if somebody needed you to dance, you could dance.
yes, I can.
Okay.
If it was like a routine, then yes, but just doing my own thing.
Something small.
Yeah, something small. Like, don't be, hitting me up for random
Well,
dancing.
that's good to hear. Thank you so much, Brianna, for coming today. This was a great interview. So, guys, follow Brianna on Instagram at
The Golden Days. That's the name of my company. And I also have a website, goldengaze.pb.online. The link is in my bio. Also, but yes, hit me up if you want to do a music video.
yes. And I'll be dropping all the links for y'all to see. Okay?
Man, I'm main phone. Who gon' hit my line up when she gone? Love you like the 98 song. Cause you know, yeah, you know that I got what you need. Slip man, I'm main phone. Who gon' hit my line up when she gone? Love you like the 98 song. Cause you know, yeah, you know that I got what you need.
I'ma hit your line so we could vibe out. Yeah, nigga really tryna see just what your vibe out. When I saw you walking, girl, I'm glad we locked eyes. First thing on my mind was that I gotta make her mine. You was walking with your best friend, I was with my niggas. Bro, all in the back like you better